Hello and welcome back here to Prior's Flat. Tynedale 177 for 8 in the 46th over here, and we've got the sun back here at Prior's Flat. And just as you join us, Dan Parker has been caught out for an excellently made 49. He's really brought this innings round for Tynedale in these latter stages here. He couldn't do it on his own though, but he's just this minute been caught out for one short of what would have been his first 50 on his return to Tynedale. But we've got Alan Halliday now bowling away from us to Percival. Percival turns this to leg and it runs up towards fine leg there, and it's going to be picked up now. And umpire Aslam there just signals a leg by up to the scorers to our left here, and that takes the score to 178 for 8. Now here's Paul Newton on strike, right-handed. Scores of 1 and 7 so far this season. Didn't bat in the other match, as in goes Halliday again. And that's gone up, but it's going to be safe over down towards mid-on here. It's Callum Barnes who scoots after it towards us. He picks up now and throws in, and Newton there gets 1 run. So he goes to 4. The score goes to 179. And Percival now just takes his gloves off. His laces come loose over there, so he's just getting his gloves back on now. Still plenty of spectators, a few young girls and boys up there having a game of football on the bankside. And the pizza van is ready there for Fire and Door pizza van, ready for the pizza party tonight starting at 6 o'clock. But here's Halliday again now to Percival, who defends this down, and the ball just trickles off onto the leg side where it's picked up by the wicketkeeper, and there is no run. Came in front of his stumps there, the wicketkeeper, to collect that one. It was a good length ball, but it got up a bit on Percival, defended it down from about his waist height, and he dealt with it well. But here's Percival again now, right-handed, sets himself. Here's Halliday, bowls. Percival's forward and just closes the face, and the ball runs out towards the square leg umpire, and it's Barnes who runs round to his right to collect, and he does so now, and Percival has gone through to get off the mark with a single there, and that looked pretty straight as well. Percival, he does do that, he does turn that face in. Has to be careful he doesn't do it too early, and the ball may get through. Change in the field here, deep squares come inside the circle now. In goes Halliday to bowl to Percival, who's forward, and again Newton this time, who plays it to leg in the air a bit, and it's Barnes who runs in there from mid-wicket and collects, and that's another run to the scoreboard, and one more to Newton. He's gone to 5, and the score now for Tynedale 181 for 8 at the end of the 46th over. And a run down, Sam Mannion 2. He was out. Tom Cant got 49, Jamie Crichton 23, James Rainford 9, Ewan Stevenson 7, Sam Peter 15, after what looked like a thumping innings was just getting going there, and William Dagg 1, and Dan Parker the last man out for 49 at 177, I beg your pardon. And here's Newton again now. It's going to be Greg Halliday coming back on for his second spell to complete here. So 4 overs to go here in this first innings of the match. Halliday bowls, and there's Newton forward and pushes away out to the covers, and there is no run. It's picked up there quickly, and the ball is thrown back to Halliday. The Greg Halliday, this right arm over, brisk medium pace, and he comes and bowls, and there's a nice late cut from Newton out towards point, and they go through. Good running there for Tynedale, and Newton gets another one. He's gone to 6. The score goes to 182 for 8 in the 47th. Here's Percival just taking his guard now. 2 deep square on the leg side, a deep square and a deep mid wicket over towards the tennis courts, and a deep cover in place. There's Halliday in again now, and that's full, and Percival drives, and it's straight into the hands of Barnes there, who's fielding it then quite close in at extra cover. There's a long off and a long on as well. In comes Halliday again towards us, bowling to Percival. bowls, and that got some lift outside the off, but Percival saw it coming and led it through to the wicket keeper, and there was no run. So we've got the sun back here, and we've got some spectators in as well. There's a chap over there with a floppy sun hat on by the scoreboard as Holiday's in again now and bowls, and Percival with the sun at his back there just turns that one up towards the tennis court. He sets off for a run. It's picked up now, and I think that's Brinton there who picked it up. Yes, Brinton down at deep square there throws it back to Holiday. Holiday in again now to Newton this time, who swings hard, and that's over the bowler's head. It's racing up towards the top boundary. It's picked up now. Here comes the throw, and the batsmen have gone through there for a single. And that's the end of the over. The end of the 47th, 183 for 8. Newton went to 7 with that shot, I think, and Percival is there on 2. And there's 3 overs to go after this one. And it'll be Newton on strike. It'll be Aaron Holiday to continue. Right arm, a bit faster than medium. In he goes now, past umpire Aslam, and bowls to Newton, who's forward and drives, and that's just out of the hand, left hand, past the left hand of Holiday, the bowler, and runs out there too long off where it's fielded. And the batsmen have come through for another single, so 1 or 2 runs going on the board here. Can Tynedale get it up to 200? There's a big gap down here to long on. Can Percival get one through? Here's Holiday again now to Percival. Slower ball, short, and Percival guides it up towards deep point there. And the ball just runs up, picked up now by Greg Holiday. He keeps hold of it, and Percival's gone for a single. Come down to this end for a single. 184 for 8 in the 47th. Now here's Holiday again now. And he comes and bowls, and that's flicked away. That's going to be 4. Nice shot there from Paul Newton. Flicked off his legs, over square leg, out to our right. And the ball just slams into the house end, the red bricks over there. So 4 runs to Newton. He's gone to 10. The score goes to 188 for 8. Now here's Holiday again now. Just turns at the end of his mark. Running in, bowling to Newton. He's there and bowls, and Newton takes this on the full, drives it up here towards long on. And it's picked up now. Newton's come through for a single. 189 for 8, Tynedale. Now here's Percival again. No slips in place. Long on down here is very straight. There's still this big gap out towards the clubhouse towards us here. Here's Holiday now. He bowls. There's Percival, goes to drive, but swing and a miss outside the off there. And the keeper there took that one on his pads, and the bail came off, but no appeal as such or anything like that. So Percival sets himself again. 189 for 8, Tynedale. Holiday it is, past the umpire. Percival edges it up towards the 3rd man boundary. It's Taylor up there who fields now and throws in to the far end, the keeper's end. And that's the end of the over. So 1 at the end there. 190 for 8, Tynedale. Percival 4. Newton 11. And this will be the 49th over coming up. The scoreboard hadn't clicked over there, and just automatically I said 47. But this is the 49th. The penultimate over now to be bowled by Greg Holiday up at that top end. So he'll be coming in towards us here to Percival. All the fielders inside the circle, very close on the offside there, and Percival's played that nice loop towards the tennis courts. The ball runs up towards mid-wicket there, fielded just inside the circle, and rolled up and in back to Holiday. Takes the score to 191. Here's Holiday again now. Newton this time, swings high, it's gone over point. Is he going to get it? He's out. It was quickly, the fielder there quickly ran back, and Newton it is who's gone. He's gone for a quick fire 11 just at the end here. So another wicket there for the first wicket of the afternoon for Greg Holiday, and he's taken 2 blinding catches, 2 one-handed catches. as well. So Paul Newton goes for 11, and the last batsman to come in for Tynedale will be Ben Cuthbertson, up from the second team. Brought him in from the second team today. Josh Renton still out with his bad hand. David Newton absent today as well for Tynedale. So Cuthbertson and Dag come in for them too. So this is Cuthbertson's second appearance. And he played at Swalwell last week. In comes Halliday, Percival, the batsman crossed then. Percival has that leg side push again out towards mid-wicket, and the ball runs up towards the tennis courts where it's intercepted and thrown into the bowler. And Percival gets another single there. He's gone to 6. The score goes to 192 for 9. And this is the penultimate over. So here's Cuthbertson to face his first ball with his bright orange heels there. And his jumper that just fits him, if his trousers did as well. And there's Cuthbertson forward and defends out to the offside. To short Barnes at short extra cover there, picks up. And here's Halliday again now. Turns at the end of his mark, and he comes. Bowls to Cuthbertson, who goes forward and just watches this one past the edge through to the wicket-keeper, and there is no run. 192 for 9. Percival 6, Cuthbertson on strike, yet to score. And here's Halliday again. Bolts in past umpire Templey. And there's a play and a miss outside the off from Cuthbertson. Went forward to a well-pitched ball, sort of skidded through, and the wicketkeeper took it cleanly, so no run there at the end of the over. 192 for 9 at the end of that one. And Percival 6, Cuthbertson yet to score. Percival will have the strike, and this will be the last over, the 50th over, and it'll be Aaron Halliday to bowl from our end here, the broadcasting end. He'll be right arm over the wicket, going past umpire Wasim Aslam, and he'll be bowling to Percival. So we've got a third man in a fine leg. We've got a deep square and a deep cover as well at the moment. There's Percival. He's edged that up towards the third man boundary. They're running fast that first one, but they're only going to get one because the ball's picked up now and thrown in to that far end. And Percival gets a single. He's gone to 7. The score goes to 193 for 9 for Tynedale. And here we go now. Here's Halliday again, just sets himself. Cuthbertson has a glance round the field. Right-handed bat, settles himself now. Halliday in. Cuthbertson looks to flick that one away at the leg. Not much foot movement there, but a diving stop to his left by Potts, the wicketkeeper, and he gets that one. And there is no run to Tynedale there, so it's still 193, I think it is, because Percival's score hasn't moved. 193 for 9 Tynedale. Percival's on 7, I think. Here's Halliday now to Cuthbertson. Forward to a full ball, and he guides that one square out towards the tennis courts, where it's picked up by Brinton. Is that Brinton? No, Brinton's down on the boundary there. He's under a cap, that fella, but he picks it up anyway. And Cuthbertson gets off the mark there. So he's on 194 for 9 now. And here's Halliday again now. Up he goes and bowls. Percival's drives out to the offside, but it's straight to the fielder there at mid-off. It's McPhail at deep mid-off there. So he just gets another one. Another single. And Percival, I reckon's gone to 8, but the scoreboard's reading 7 at the moment, and 194 for 9 Tynedale. 6 more. Can he hit a big shot here? Cuthbertson bowls. So it goes for the drive outside the off, and the run-in, they've missed it with a bye there, and they've got through, so that'll be one bye at the end of... no, there'll be another ball yet. Just totting them up here. That's 195 the scoreboard reads for 9 Tynedale. And here's Percival. Yes, he's facing up to Holiday now. Bowls, full, drives, straight back down the ground here. The two fielders after it, but it may go for 4. They've run 2 now. Will they come back for a 3rd? The ball comes in and it's hit the stumps. A good throw, but they've got through 2 more runs to the total there. So my reckoning is that's finished at 198 for 9. Percival gets 2 at the end, so he finishes on 9. The scoreboard will, if it adds those 2 runs, will go to 197. So my guess is when we come back out, Lanchester will chase 199 to win, and I'll stand corrected if that's not right. But I think they'll face 199 as the target to win this match from their 50 overs. But here they come now, the players off the field. Cuthbertson and Percival there coming off. Cuthbertson finishes on 1. Percival finishes on 10 is my reckoning. After that, I don't know if you can hear the applause over the microphone there, but that's the end of the Tynedale innings. They finish at 198 for 9 after their 50 overs. And quickly, the wickets here went to A. Halliday. He got 2. Greg Halliday got 1. Kevin Taylor 2, Barnes 3 and Crooks 1. 9 wickets altogether. The 2 highest scores for Tynedale, Tom Cant and Dan Parker, both got 49 before Cant was out LBW to Taylor, and Dan Parker just trying to hit a catch into the mid-wicket area there, and it was taken. That was from the bowling of Halliday. So the wickets fell. Jamie Crichton, I'll mention there, all got 23, and the wickets fell at 8, 89, a good partnership of 81 there from Cant and Crichton. That was the second wicket at 89. Then the third went at 93, 113 for 4, 135 for 5, 151 for 6, 164 for 7, 177 for 8, and 191 for 9. So there we go. That was the fall of the wickets in the Tynedale innings. And mention that Greg Halliday had 2 blinding catches in the innings as well. And I've just had a word there, shouting up the umpire was Aslam. So 197 for 9. The total, I must have added one on from nowhere, but 197 for 9, Tynedale's total there of 50 overs. So Lanchester face 100 and the target of 198 to win this match. So as the players come in for tea, I'll leave you here on Cricket West Tyne for the minute. Might as well mention one of our sponsors, Experts for Business and Business Consultancy, and they sponsored us here, keeping us going on the radio throughout the season here as well. So thank you to them. The Royal Oak at Cornsay Colliery as well, and we'll give them a mention throughout the afternoon's play too. The pizza van's nearly fired up for tea tonight, for the pizza party starting at 6. So if you're anywhere in Exham or further afield and you're listening in, get down here for 6 o'clock or after and you'll get yourself a pizza. There's a free slice going as well. But there we go. I'll leave you for now, and just coming up to 20 past 4, so the players will be back out. We'll be back here at 5 o'clock on Cricket West Tyne for an update and perhaps an over or 2 of commentary, as well as Lanchester take to the field to try and chase their target of 198. So from Fire's Flat at the minute, speak to you again at 5 o'clock, but I'll see you for now.